live from Old Town to Yo Town.
I pop the cherry every time I put the tip in. Fucking on the game with her, I gotta get my lips in. Everybody know that shit get dirty when the shit in. Decision win, either grab a fire or grab a head pin. Clutching on that fire, but that music where I'm boxing. Powered up, look into my eyes, you might see Clark Kent. Yeah, I bring that pressure every time, cause I'm the sergeant. Tattletale, only place you fit is the department. Now my money longer, pussy I'm a conquer. Climb up out that hole and put me in, now I'm the monster. I be silent, peeping everything like what's your purpose? Right now ain't the time to play, I shoot if I get nervous. Back security around the family, shit ain't never been no verses. Trying to read the bit intentions, but her booty.
Oh, live from Old Town to Yo Town.
Run its course. Find out I'm the key, I'm looking for to open all my doors. I pop the cherry every time I put the tip in. Fucking on the game with her, I gotta get my lips in. Everybody know that shit get dirty when the shit in. Decision win, either grab a fire or grab a head pin. I pop the cherry every time I put the tip in. Fucking on the game with her, I gotta get my lips in. Everybody know that shit get dirty when the shit in. Decision win, either grab a fire or grab a head pin. Catch a play and go hit up in closet for a fit tonight. Can't stand me cause I be bossing up and that's a crit tonight. On her knees, ain't to clean it up, man, this bit too polite. Floating on some side, they got me high in the satellite. Flying in the pigeon wing, colder than the winter spring. Came up at that fire when I spoke it, bitch, I been the king. Chopping up the block, we stashing Lego, this is real Beijing. In the water, we got real sea monsters, you a submarine. I'm super turned, but I ain't on the beam. Perky gon' do it every time, but can you pass the lean? Getting so much money, trying to wake up, but it's not a dream. I jump in the booth and blow the studio to smithereens. I pop the cherry every time I put the tip in. Fucking on the game, I gotta get my lips in. Everybody know that shit get dirty when the shit in. Decision win, either grab a fire or grab a head pin. I pop the cherry every time I put the tip in. Fucking on the game, I gotta get.
I think it's delicious, like them ladies in their corner, man.
Okay.
I think it's real delicious, man.
Hey, man, tell them, did the ladies come out to Cognac Chocolate Cigars? Are they in here tonight?
It's looking smooth in here, man. I got my homie from LA, man, with me.
I like it right now. It's pretty smooth right now, real tasty and stuff. I'm looking at the females. We got a nice little thing going on.
Okay, so you done had the Hennessy leaders, the Henny, the Remy. Could just run with it?
Smooth, just like it, man.
Smooth to it. I feel like it's going to creep up on you just like that.
Yes, sir.
It's smooth. It's real smooth. I love it.
All right, so with the little Sprite and the splash of grenadine, you think it's a good drink to serve to the ladies at like a little cocktail party?
It is. It's not too strong, not too light. It's just right.
We love the ladies. The ladies' opinion means the most. So we have Brittany who tried the Bazaar Sprite and a splash of grenadine for flavor. So I'm gonna let the beautiful lady tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about the Bazaar Cognac.
It's a really good drink. It's really smooth and it's kind of sweet. The ladies will like it. It's good.
So if you had a little cocktail party, bought your little bottle of Bazaar, you think your girlfriends will try it with the Sprite and the grenadine?
Definitely. It's good enough. It's good enough for my parties.
There we go. So you know what I think. The ladies mean the most. The fellas, you're all right with me. Bazaar Cognac, we get it in each and every Tuesday night right here live from 255 Tapas Lounge.
Man, and you know the ladies always know that it's Friday, so you know what that means. We're dirt coasting. It's the shaman and the sage about to take center stage. The dynamic duo with topics that are heavier than a sumo. It's me, G to the G, Garland Green, BF and G, aka Billy fucking Goat, and I'm rocking with the Polo Prime Minister, the Richmond Heights hitter himself, the host of the show, DirtcoastLos.
Oh yeah,
Bitch, what's happening?
We back, man. You be breaking that motherfucker in, man. God damn.
Quiet is kept. I practice that like 3 days a week, bro. I really do. So appreciate that, bitch. Yeah, I practice that, bro. It's like performing, bro. I practice that in the mirror, bro. I practice that all the time, bro.
God damn.
Hey, we gotta keep it on point, boy.
That thing sound good. We got you queued up in here too. With the
Friday night, so you know what that means, man. We Dirt Coasting with Dirt Coast Podcast. It's OG Low D and me, Garland Green. Tune in, turn up. It's Friday night.
Yeah, man, we back at it, man. Me and my boy, man. Me and my dog. You know what I'm saying? We back
in the building.
Appreciate y'all once again. We are Bizak.
Man, time is flying, bro. We were just here last Friday. Shout out to Teflon John. You heard fucking on the game that brought us in. Go to all your streaming platforms. Street Lingo Library is out right now. Go ahead and download that. That's Teflon John. And matter of fact, whatever you're doing right now, stop, like, share, subscribe, leave a comment, and go watch
Man,
last
you
week's
hit the
episode.
like. Y'all is wild.
That's it, bro. We know you there.
Hit the damn like button right there. It don't cost nothing to hit that.
That's it. That's free.
Damn.
You know, we watch the analytics. We know you're there.
Yeah.
We appreciate the whole congregation.
Yeah, we want y'all. We love it. You know what I'm saying? And just hit that like right there. Just go bing.
Just hit the like. It means a lot on the algorithm wherever you're at. Leave a comment, subscribe, share. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend about the amazing things that we're doing over here at Dirt Coast Podcast.
Yeah. We got some people on too, man. Palm Beach in on it. One time for my boys down there in Palm Beach.
Palm
man,
Beach County, start from
males
the
and
bottom.
females down there that represent with us. Palm Beach, Palm Beach County, Belglade.
Oh, man.
All up in there.
I got some people down in Fort Pierce. Shout out to my dude, PV.
I'm talking about young dropper. That's his little dropper. That's his part of town.
That's his part of town, too. Shout out to Little Dropper. Yeah, from the muck. They call it the muck, though, right? They call it the muck. So I got folks in the muck, man. Shout out to everybody supporting in the muck.
Yeah.
Man, it's
That's a real deal.
the week is flying, bro. I'm just thinking about it right now. I'm like, man, we were just in here rocking out, you know what I'm saying, doing our thing, and we right back at it. Man, so what's going on, bro? What the business is?
Crazy shit. A lot of shit been going on. I've been getting a lot of damn DMs, too. People want to talk. I guess they're catching up on a lot of stuff I've been saying. We've been saying.
Oh, yeah, you've been saying, you've been coding. You've been decoding, man.
All week long, I've been having to like get off the phone at the job and stuff. Like I've been at work, have to go to the side, explain something to people. I got people calling my phone. Hey man, well, they want me. They just asking crazy questions. Like they say, like, who are ancestors? I'm like, huh?
Out of the blue, right? It's a worldwide awakening. So everybody will come into it in their own. The saying is, when the student is ready, the teacher will appear. When the student is really ready, the teacher will disappear. So education, entertainment, impact is definitely goals for this podcast. So for everybody reaching out, want to get that education, knowledge is key. I'm glad that people are doing their own research and just calling for pointers. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Not just taking your word for it or my word for it and the decoding. And
that's so true.
Coming to the water in their own. Speaking of water, I saw you. Tell the people about that little segment that you did where you went to the Poplar Wild Trail. Is that where you at?
Yeah, I was gonna kind of like get in that a little bit.
Oh, later.
I think so. I was. I think
Okay.
so. Depending on what, because you like, what we gonna do today?
Okay. So we'll say that I'm jumping the gun.
But you right on right path with that, because a lot of that come with is like mental stability. I was seeing something with Japan, right? And you know, a lot of times being human, a lot of times our faults can get us put in place. Just having a regular human experience is unsafe now. What I mean by that, right? I've been hearing a lot of people been checking in and have to go to Lakeside.
Okay.
Right? So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, that's really, sometimes you might have a bad day, and some days you might feel like, you know, some days you might be like, fuck this shit, but I'd rather die. Some days you get that feeling, right?
It happens.
But if you say that the wrong time, the wrong person hear that now, they can call somebody on you.
Get your Baker acted.
They get your ass Baker acted, right? So that was going so much in Japan that they damn near cured their mental, kind of like that mental anxiety.
Their mental health?
Yeah, they kind of cured it. And I would just study, you know, I'd be reading a lot of shit. And I'm like, damn, how the fuck they did it? But you know how they basically did it? They used to make their patients go out in the wilderness and spend the night in the wilderness for 2 nights.
They have what they call in Japan the death forest.
And what that does is get you back connected to your natural surroundings. Because a lot of times your environment overwhelms you. It'd be a lot of that stuff that's overwhelming your environment. So I was going to get in that a little later on, you know what I'm saying? When we discuss like who we is as people and the mental capacity, especially with black men, right? And you're like, damn, we the top athletes, we the top entertainers, we the top influencers, right? Well, we got the worst health out of any being on the planet. I'm like, how in the fuck is that? You know what I'm saying?
Man.
So I'm going to get in that a little later on, you know what I'm saying?
We talk about mental health. I got a little something about that. I did watch a documentary on Japan, and you know that Japan has the largest amount of octarians. That's what they're called. the 100-year-old citizens
Right.
in the world.
Right.
They live by a
Right.
certain philosophy. So no, we'll get into that later. I'm gonna give people a phrase that might change their life. So definitely.
Yeah, so we're gonna get in that a little later on. We fit get into a video, man. This is my Orlando top. I like this. If I have to go with Orlando and I'm for the play right now. This man, y'all can.
This is your
D-boy.
front runner.
Yeah, this D-boy here. Man.
D-boy.
He got a new one out. You know what I'm saying?
D-boy be rapping, bro.
Yeah, we're gonna get into
Titus
it.
mine. I like Titus, but
Yeah,
D-boy be rapping.
yeah, so we're gonna play a little local talent, get into it. We're gonna do a little chit chat. Cry baby, I see you out there,
We
bitch.
fucking on the game.
I'm bringing the people to the hood, man. Okay,
fucking on
bitch,
the
say
game.
cry baby, I see you. I'm bringing them to the hood. Now, if you want to come up and tell your story how you corrupted it and you need to fix it, you're welcome to do it, my brother. Remember, we talked about it on the pod. Now you got to, we talked about your corruption you brought to the hood that you need to fix. Okay? I'm just fucking with you, know what I'm saying? D-boy, we get it, man. It's called Above Average. We'll be right back.
And you know what? If I thought you wanted a taco fuck boy, I'd have gave you one. You understand? But you talking about you that came about on the come about. How you tried to come about ain't came about yet? Straight up. How can you does that?
Give me some cash.
Gentle B.
It's that round table shit. Pull up a chuck. They say I'm too dramatic. All my niggas savage. I know my Sprite the darkest. My bitch, her ass the fattest. I just ate an addict. Just struck off in the scatty. My passenger a baddie. My Glock a automatic. Know some Orlando niggas, you know they play with magic. I'm switching lanes in traffic, that bitch like go-go gadget. Went vegan on these niggas, cause I love cabbage. I asked her what that mouth do, she said above average. I like my fade clean, I like my fro nappy. I make my hoe happy, on smoking snow cappies. I pull up with that poker face, this shit ain't no rapping. They know I talk in lowercase, this shit ain't no capping. Worked out department, me and bro, we had the dough slapping. Bag full of ones in this bitch, we had them hoes clapping. Was swimming to that money, now it's flowing at me. Right plug, right number, tell them throw it at me. I just got back from out the country, I don't know what happened. Bitch, I'm too focused on that money, I don't know what happened. Had love for that nigga, now I wouldn't even dap him. Niggas love to see you racing till you bout to lap em. Hit the blunt a couple times, feel like I'm flying backwards. That dope won't lock up in the front, you gotta try it backwards. Finna lock this shit down, get that boy a shackle. Niggas tryna two-hand touch, but we playin' chopper. They say I'm too dramatic. All my niggas savage. I know my Sprite the darkest. My bitch, her ass the fattest. I just ate an addict. Just struck off in the scatty. My passenger a baddie. My Glock a automatic. Know some Orlando niggas, you know they play with magic. I'm switching lanes in traffic. That bitch like go-go gadget. Went vegan on these niggas, cause I love cabbage. I asked her what that mouth do, she said above average.
Bruh said, I hit the blunt, feel like I'm flying backwards.
Yeah. D-boy, man.
I know some Orlando niggas, know that they play with magic.
Yeah, G.
What's happening,
That's
man?
D-boy, man, you know what I'm saying? Orlando, y'all stand y'all ass up.
Orlando in the building, definitely talent like Teflon John was speaking about last week, and we speak about all the time. Definitely talent in the 407. Support local produce, support local groups.
And I like, while we at it, I like what the youth doing. The youth, you know what? Whitney Houston was right. When she said, I believe that cheered off, who said that? I believe cheered off.
It was Sexual Chocolate on Coming to America. No, Whitney Houston.
Yeah, right.
Whitney Houston.
Let them lead the way. Man, let me tell you something, bro. If it wasn't for the babies right now, we would be in for a rude awakening.
Fuck yeah.
You know that, right?
Definitely, no.
They so tapped in. They are the originals for us, the soul creators.
That's what I was gonna say.
They the closest to culture.
Yeah, these are like the
Right.
rebirths, right? These are like, this generation is like the old souls, bro. Come back.
Yeah, right.
It's a very, very, very tapped in, very what's the word I was looking for? Pleiadian. Very Pleiadian, Star Child.
Yeah.
Filled generation.
Yeah, and the reason I say that because if you look at them as a whole, right? If you see what our babies have done as a whole, right? They the ones that got us off COVID restrictions. First of all, we just gonna talk right. We'll start right there, right? If it weren't for the youth, right, we would still be on. If it were for CDC, if it was up to them, our ass would still be on what they call COVID restricted quarantine.
Quarantine.
Who bucked that as a whole if we think back? Remember the kids. This shit would get so bad, they was doing shit like, saying shit like, the grandparent was kicking the kids out of the house.
Whoa.
Yeah, because they weren't following COVID protocol. And they was locking them out the house because they thought they were going to get sick. And people were saying shit like, oh, these kids need to be ashamed of themselves because they weren't taking in the right protocol. You remember the kids was bucking. They were throwing parties and shit.
Of course, off rep.
Remember, that's all that, the Airbnbs were kicking up like a motherfucker. Even though no club was open, you remember they were getting the Airbnb, throwing parties like a motherfucker.
Turning up, Texas, Florida.
Right. And everything that we were
Tennessee.
scared of, our kids wanted that shit, right? They call themselves demons and shit. Demon time, right?
Yeah, demon time.
But if I ask people, I say, if somebody was coming in your house and don't stay in your house at 1:30 in the morning, breaking out the back window in your kid's room, would you logically go in there and pray?
No, sir.
Huh?
No, I said, go ahead.
What kind of energy would you think you would have to tap into to combat that energy that's brave enough to come through somebody's window, right?
That's protecting the house, boy. That means somebody finna get taken up through there.
Yeah, so you got to tap into some real energy to combat whatever type of energy they is. You got people that come home invade, kick people shit in if they think money in there, right? What type of energy will you have? Can you tap into to combat that type of energy? You would have to go deep down and get on some demon time like type shit, right?
Kundalini energy. Yeah.
All right. Even if you're not, let's say if you're not built for that type of whatever comes out that situation, right? You might have to go all out to defend yourself. But can you still handle the aftermath of that? Can you sleep? Can you will the boogeyman be on you?
Will your conscience let you breathe?
Right. So the children, they're changing the books in schools. Because the kids, you can't put in what you put in us, not these children here, right? These kids, they got to know what's going on. They solution solvers. They here to solve the solution, to solve the problems, right? That our generation and the generation before us kind of like fucked it up for them, and they trying to fix the shit. I look around, I be around a lot of these jits, right? Like when we had John here last week, and you hear how he was talking, he was saying that he looking for the unity. They trying to unify, right? Something we never did. We was competitive in our era, right? We compete against compete against each other.
That was a normal.
Right? That was a normal. And in our era, motherfucker might say they wanted you to do good, but deep down inside, they didn't really want you to do better than them.
Praying for your downfall.
Right? In our era, it was kind of like a selfishness type shit going on. Right? So we ain't lead them, and that's why we used to talk about, nobody never blow up in Orlando. No. If they get this shit, they starting to figure out the togetherness thing. They starting to figure that shit out that we didn't really have, bro. Everybody was here in Orlando doing their own shit. And nobody surpassed or did nothing with it in our era. because it wasn't no group effort with it. It wasn't like a movement with it. Like a Houston had a movement, like Atlanta had like a movement. They movement was so good in Atlanta that outside energies could come in and blow up. Right?
100%.
So our youth is starting to figure this shit out and put this thing together. That's why you don't hear them tripping a lot about this voting shit. You don't hear the youth really, because they know it's full of shit. They don't even talk on it. They ain't even studying it.
No.
Right? It's the old motherfucker that's tied up in our way and don't know nothing about what's going on. Don't know nothing about the political structure or how it even works. Right? Or what's going on with it. When we're going to say kind of like enough is enough. It's what word they like to use? It's a farce. That's the word they like to use. It's a farce.
It's a farce. That's what I say, bro. It's a farce.
So they can show us, for instance, the Diddy thing. The Diddy situation, right? Everybody knowing Diddy been doing this thing. Nigga, Tupac was calling Diddy name. How long Tupac been dead?
Tupac been dead a hot minute, bro. 98? 96? 96, right? September 13, 1996?
All right. Cat Williams came out and told everybody what's finna happen.
It's the worst kept secret in the industry.
He even called Diddy's name. He called Diddy's name on one of them. He was telling y'all, he said he liked to have fun. He can't tell him no. The time is up. And it ain't really it's a lot of them, it's a lot of it fit to start like a domino effect.
Changing of the oligarchy, Brody.
Yeah, because
changing the guard.
If I go somewhere and I know where some room where some kids at that's been taken advantage of. If I don't say nothing, ain't I'm as guilty as the motherfuckers that's doing the shit.
You are a part of the problem.
Right. So now you finna see a lot of the people that's part of the problem finna get took down with a problem as well. It's crazy, but that's what's fit to happen in society right now, man. You finna start seeing all that stuff we was talking about months ago. I even talking about a lot of this stuff months ago, right?
Months ago.
You finna start seeing a lot of this stuff taking place.
Already, bro. If you haven't seen the influx of politicians, CEOs stepping down, actors and actresses suddenly dying. They're not dying, they're going to Gitmo. You know what I'm talking about? They're just out of the public eye. That character is dead.
Right.
That character is dead. But anyways, if you don't look at the influx of CEOs and politicians and others stepping down at this moment in time, you don't realize what the Epstein-Diddy effect is.
Oh, yeah.
They even got Harvey Weinstein back in court. Ain't that crazy? Just to reconvict him on the same shit.
Yeah. But like you said, it's and a lot of people see to be able, man. I've been talking to people, and a lot of it, like, I ain't gonna say arguing and shit, because people so far off of they goddamn square, and so far off of their knowledge capacity. It's just like crazy. Because I just like to tell people, man, research words. Right? You hear even some of the people you think what they call smart and all that, like the Tupac, they say some of his punishment, his mom used to make him read the dictionary. Now I understand why. I got insight on why. Because it's giving you all the variation and the different meanings of the word.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Many words are being used out of context.
And that's where we get lost in the content and how you perceive things. Because
perception is reality, bro. I was told that years ago. Perception is reality.
Yeah. So I got somebody calling me, telling me, "Oh man, he from Africa, right?" And I look at, "Oh no, I never suspect you to be an African. I've been knowing you all your life. I know your mom and your dad." He said, "Oh, that's who told me I'm from Africa. Look at my mom and dad." I said, "Cool. If your mom and your daddy told you that, nigga, that's where you from, right?" So, but I was like, I want you to just understand one thing. Okay. No, first he was saying that he did the
The DNA, the 23andMe type.
Yeah, he did the 23andMe and all that shit. He did one of those things, right? And then I sent something to him. You know, they got the white boy did it. He did his. Matter of fact, I want to show that shit. Do I got it? I want to show it. I don't know if I got it in my thing. Dang, the white boy, he did 23andMe, but he tricked the system. Well, he didn't trick the system. He fucking swabbed his dog, and he swabbed his snake, and he swabbed his cat.
Okay.
And he sent it in to the 23andMe, and it came back that he was African and mixed with Australian, mixed with human. They're telling me he did shit. 80% African. Because remember, you put in your, I say it should be, you shouldn't have to put your
race, your ethnicity?
Yeah. Why are they asking this on the thing?
Yeah, it shouldn't matter.
It shouldn't matter. But they said, I said that between the snake and the dog, they was African and European.
Australian.
And Australian and shit, right? So that's why I was trying to explain to him, because, I mean, you go by what your mom and your daddy say, ain't saying that. But I say, you got to have insight, too, if they been told him. But do you know the difference between a pyramid nigga and a mound?
Wow. Just because we're kind of on the same structure right now, and I've been reading things about it, the mound builders, or the people that we were called. The pyramids, right? That's like, we built the pyramids.
Okay.
Go ahead.
The difference in mounds and pyramids, pyramid is where you were born. It's just like, motherfucker, cotton can't grow in Alaska, right? Or oranges don't grow here. I mean, apples don't grow here. Oranges don't grow in New York or Virginia, where the fuck apples grow.
Washington.
Right? Exactly. And there's a reason why. Okay? So that's why I asked the difference, do you know the difference between a mound and a pyramid? Because if you can't tell the difference between a mound and a pyramid, look, a mound is a heap pile of earth and gravel, sand, rocks, and debris. Most commonly, mounds are earthly formations such as hills, I'm trying to see where archaeology. Okay, look. In archaeology, the United States and Canada is a mound. See, that's what they're telling you. The mounds is over here in North America, baby.
Yeah, there's more pyramids in America than there is in Egypt.
So at the same time, while we was having, our ancestors were having pyramids over there, it was people over here at the same damn time. At the same time, okay? At the same time. These dates at the same exact time. Yeah. So you could be from Africa. You foreigner, right?
I think we talked about this.
Yeah. Mounds is what, it was a different type of style. It's just like what they call Louisiana. Okay? Let me map of Louisiana. You know the nickname for Louisiana?
The boot.
The boot. Okay? I'm just trying to get a map real quick of Louisiana. Damn, they gave me a...
They give you everything but that. They showing you pictures of BG and Lil Wayne.
You see that shit?
They mad because Lil Wayne ain't at the Super Bowl either.
Huh?
I said apparently Google Images is mad that Lil Wayne is not at the Super Bowl either.
Well, I mean, don't get it twisted. I don't know why they gave me. I just need a map. I'm just trying to pick up a map. Right there. This is good enough. This is good enough right here. It'll get it. Where we at? Right there. Okay, we're gonna look at. See this one right here? This one right here. See? The boot, cause it's shaped like a boot, right? That's called a moon boot, cause it's a style. It's a different style, right? So Louisiana, that's why they call it a boot, cause that shape of that state right there is shaped like a boot. But that's Big Mama's boot. You know what I'm saying? Mama got a man boot. That's just like a thing. But she also have a distant relative across the water. Okay? Trying to get the map of Italy. And that's shaped like a boot as well, but it's the stiletto, okay? Stiletto boot, right? Different styles, but same people. So that's why I be trying to explain. See that boot right there? See, boom. That's Italy, Rome. See that shit right there? See that stiletto with the red at down there?
Mm-hmm.
But that's a different style. That's stiletto, right? But it let us know we had people there, across the water, across the whole thing, and we had people here at the same damn time. So they keep telling the motherfuckers now, they keep tricking you, letting you motherfuckers know, trying to tell you motherfuckers, oh, you from over there, so you gotta be careful, okay? Because when this next phase come up, all you foreigners, you hear what Trump and them saying? They're trying to close them borders. Y'all ass got to get the fuck on.
Oh yeah, it's a wrap. Leave while you can, because if not, it's gonna get real ugly in a minute.
Okay? Instead of claiming what was yours. Now Trump did say some fuck shit we got to get on. Trump said some fuck shit this week, boy. Trump said some fuck shit this week, Green.
The pets?
What did he say, man?
He said they're eating the pets. They're eating the cats and dogs.
What Trump said?
He knows his audience. I mean, he said they're eating the pets. He knows his audience, bro. You know, they're eating the pets.
Now,
they're eating the cats and dogs.
Trump, I can't let you get away with that with my Haitian friends, man. Gene would kill me if I let you get away with that. Okay?
That's it, man. I know good Haitian people. I was like, whoa.
My grandbaby Haitian. Okay? Trump, I can't let you do that. Even though, Trump, that ain't the first time I heard that shit.
No, it's like, there's the bad thing about the internet is propaganda. The propaganda machine is running wild right now. Russia, China, everybody. So, like, it's so much, man. It's so much. Because me and you right now can put some shit together and have, like, the world fucked up. Just because, like you said, there should be a test to vote. People, what is the comprehension level?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why I said Trump knows his audience. He knows who he was speaking to when he makes those certain statements.
Now, it is a group of people on this planet.
Fuck yeah, there's a gang of them. Who?
That is a delicatessen, okay? It's delicious, right?
Protein filled.
Okay? These group of motherfuckers right here, and y'all niggas love, you niggas love going right here, grabbing y'all some goddamn thing. Now, these motherfuckers here, you know how niggas love chicken?
Chicken wings special.
It's groups of people out here that say, ugh. You know how niggas love chitlins? No, nigga, you can't, nigga, don't y'all talk, nigga. I know you niggas like chitlins, too. That's shit that in a pig. That's shit. That's what the shit travel through in the pig.
That's why you gotta clean them.
You know what I'm saying? But it's people out there say, ugh, give me that cat. I'm trying to say, niggas, don't frown up. Don't be acting like, you know, some people that say ugh for chicken and they eat rats.
Bro, if you know probably on a daily basis what you eat, here's one thing, right? Not to even feed into the stigmatism or that article you just pulled up right there. Every Chinese restaurant, bro, has a what special? A chicken wing special that every motherfucker buys. And you look at them chicken wings and you be like, man, this chicken wing doesn't look.
First of all, not to cut you off.
No, you good.
Every corporation or industry standard, it's called, everything has an industry standard. And half of these motherfuckers don't even know how to look and know whether if they selling the correct food. First of all, so look, okay? When you go into, even Walmart, when you go into Walmart, all Walmarts are set up the same. Mm-hmm. Okay? You're going to have all the, what they call the
natural food on the outside.
On the outside.
The 11 aisles in the middle are the...
all fake and, you know, bullshit. Right?
That's why when you walk into a Walmart, it directs you to go around the way they direct you.
Same thing with Chinese settings. When the Chinese came over here and they went to their embassy and they signed their agreement to do business, the people got it's restrictions on certain places where you can do your business. They let them do that too, right? They say, but when you doing your business with us, upscale, the elites, we got to know what you cooking.
Of course.
So when you go to a Chinese or Oriental setting that's on the elite level, how is they cooking?
Oh man, it's different.
In front of you.
Of course, right in front of you.
Right? In front of you. Right? Because they have to prep the food, prep the meat, they have to
right in the wok, right in front of you.
Yeah, that's the agreement they took. So anywhere they going upscale, and you going somewhere and you going to these Chinese restaurants and they cooking in front of you like the so-called the Kobe's.
Yeah, I never been there where they do the volcano.
Yeah, but that's the setting that
Mr. Chow's.
Right, that you know they ain't putting the bullshit on you, right? But where we mostly like to go, mostly like go to the hood Chinese places.
That's what I'm saying.
Where you can't even see the assassins, because they're assassins, that's why they're cooking the food, all the soy shit, that's poison. All the shit they put in there back there, that's straight poison. Soy, if niggas know what soy do to them, shit.
I'm glad you're on that topic.
Ooh.
Do you remember in the 80s, bro, 80s and 90s growing up, what you mother suckers don't realize now, do you remember all Chinese food places, no MSG?
Yeah.
Right? No MSG. They could not serve this in the 80s and 90s. Some point in time, I don't know when it was, that restriction has been lifted because every time I watch a Chinese food video on TikTok or something, they putting hella MSG in that bit.
You get what I'm saying? But the half a nigga ain't knowing nothing about no motherfucking MSG.
They don't know. Here's another thing. If you ever go to one of them hood Chinese spots that we do love, you always notice that they bring food from home. They don't eat.
Man, me and my wife, we do it. I mess with people. I'm a talker. I talk to people. I rather be socialized a lot. I ask them, I always fuck with them when they got the kids in the back. What you want? Hey, I want what you got. It cracks them up every time. We don't sell this. You don't sell it.
Mm-hmm.
Why that ain't on the menu? That should be, it look just like the shit you know what I'm saying, elephant hump or something, noodles or something. Now, what is that, right? Well, we don't sell this, but y'all selling the bullshit.
That part.
All right.
Man, I used to watch a show when I was growing up called Walk with Jan. He was a chef, and he used to always hide the MSG by going, I'm putting in the Wonder Powder, right? A lot of cornstarch, soy sauce, like you said. That's why, bro, there is no such thing as General Tso chicken. That is a man-made, that is like a Western-made shit. That is not Chinese. Motherfucking Chinese don't eat fucking fried rice.
Right, see? Yeah, but we don't know their culture. See, that's a culture thing once again.
They got us.
Yeah, culture is cultivating, so we don't even know our own culture.
Well, I know. I'm Asian.
Right,
So
right,
I know what Asians eat.
You lucky.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
You lucky. You know what I'm saying? Because they're culturally based people.
Yeah.
They kept their culture. But we gave ours up, right?
You're exactly right. But another thing about me as well, too, I've been to Asia.
Now it's time to get it back.
I've been to Asia, bro. So I've seen how, like, you say certain things like we were like, I'm like, I've seen what, people, different cultures eat. They're not like Western, like, we don't have all that. They don't have all that processed shit, bro.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
It's against the law, really.
Yeah. In certain countries, bro, you would go and eat, like, when you go eat McDonald's in fucking Japan, it don't taste like over here because they can't put all them chemicals in it. You be like, man, this tastes like real food. Right?
Right.
You looked at the Popeyes chicken sandwich, has over 200 chemicals in it. Man-made in a chicken sandwich. But I'm straying off, my bad. But like you said, it's time for us to take our culture back.
Mm-hmm. Right. I'm going to play something real quick, too. Okay? I be looking at these movies lately. I go back and look at these old movies. I said, God damn. I said, shit. That shit was as hard as hell what he said. But when we talk about the culture shit, this is what they talk about in culture. Let me play this real quick.
You fucked up big time. You're incapable of running this shit. Sit your $5 ass down before I make change.
You see that?
Classic Nino Brown, boy, classic.
Now, but that line was, he say, sit your $5 ass down before I make change, right? That's reference to culture, okay? And it was a Nino Brown, that character. He was black motherfucker in color. And he was talking to who? G Money.
G Money's Alan Payne.
And red nigga.
Mm-hmm.
So that was a black against red thing they did.
School days.
And a $5 Indian.
Oh.
See?
Whoa.
That's who they traded us out for.
Oh, you just blew me up with that one.
See?
You just blew me up with that one.
And that story is about That's a real true story. It's about, but it wasn't no niggas from New York. They was from Detroit, the Chambers brothers.
Okay.
They're from Detroit.
Yeah, Reggie Chambers. No, I'm sorry.
The Chambers brothers, right? And they had a building they had locked down too. But you got to remember, when did that movie come out?
That movie was, man, I was in high school.
80s. Okay? And what happened after that movie came out?
Oh man.
It went from powder cocaine to rock cocaine.
Yeah.
Even in that movie, remember G Money, the one that showed him to go from powder to rock. Okay. So it was telling us as nigga, we were looking at that at first, we seeing how the motherfucker to do the game, right? What happened also in the 80s? Ronald Reagan was our president.
Oh man, the Iran-Contra, Reaganomics.
Okay. Yeah. Turnpike.
The war on drugs.
Yeah.
Freeway Ricky Rouse.
Oh.
Which was tied to the Iran-Contra.
And who was Reagan? Reagan was a motherfucking what? Actor. Okay.
Reagan was originally
president.
a
He
Democrat.
was a real drug czar.
Yeah.
He was a drug czar. He was a drug czar. He moves cocaine.
The most.
Right?
The most.
So when they telling these stories, and they came and did what in the 80s, started putting all them laws.
Took out my dog Pablo.
Up. Yeah, and locked the families up and shit.
Took my dog Pablo out, boy.
So what we seeing going on in this politics right now is the Knights of Templar fighting the what they call the killer clowns, aka the owners of the 13 colonies. The same thing you seen take place with JFK when they knocked the noodle off, same people fighting. So the same people that's attacking Trump is the same motherfucker that attacked JFK.
I agree with that.
The same motherfucker shot Reagan too.
Oh yeah.
Right? Okay? So this is something a lot of people trying to tell people. This don't have shit to do with us.
So even like, this is like you said, it's been a wild week. We got the Diddy shit going on. We got Trump assassination attempt #2, like you're talking about now, which is crazy.
Yeah.
In Florida. Had to be Florida, bro.
And on the golf course, by all these mental people, these people have mental problems, so they say, right? They had a GoPro camera. My question is, why they stop using the professionals? We don't got that done. They usually use the professionals to knock them off. Why they stop using professionals?
Man, this is the greatest show on earth, bro. If we were watching the movie, and I told you in the movie, the president almost got assassinated on the golf course, then one of the biggest music executives ever gets brought up on charges of pimping, pandering, human trafficking. You'd be like, man, this is a raw-ass movie, bro. I can watch that, right? Bro, we are on the greatest show on earth right now, bro.
And the kids, back to the kids, they want to know the solutions. Like, what's going on? They want to ask the older, who I vote for? What's going on? Even if I do vote, then they ask you solutions. Then they, because they don't know the solutions, right? They just, go vote, go vote. Kids, you can't do that to them now. They want to know who is who and what's going on, right? So they got insight because guess what? They bucking all the institutions, right? They doing shit that niggas our age won't even do. All the fraud game out there, niggas our age, they won't get in that shit.
Bro, right? What I tell you, I rock with these kids, these jits, because they know how to get the bag. OnlyFans is not the #1 social media business, making money business thing for nothing.
They bucking the institutions. They bucking the way that we are, they go work hard and be a hard worker. They like, no, bitch, I'm on Instagram showing my tongue.
That's it.
Getting a toothbrush deal.
Bro, I've had a job, and I'm telling you, you're saying exactly right. These just like, you can't tell like how we used to be go to work and they say do this. These just like, no, I ain't doing that. I ain't doing this. Or the just would just leave because they quote unquote. Here's the phrase that everybody uses now, right? They know their worth. But it's a breaking. We're seeing
they're
down
attacking
the
system that been fraud. They know the system is fraud. So everything that we went and that we stayed tight on, they ain't with it. They know the system is a fraudulent system. That's why they spread the word to each other.
Oh yeah,
you know
they're very.
And people in our age, they didn't. It's only a little bit of people that knew about it, but they didn't spread the word what they was doing.
What's your favorite saying, bro? Like niggas is what who don't read. You put something in a book. What's the saying? You want to keep something from a nigga? Put it in a book. These kids have the internet, social media. They have the power of God right here, bro. Mm-hmm. So you can't tell them anything because they can go look at it, right?
They go look at it. They so smart. I seen a little baby taught me how to go to the Coke machine and put the phone up to it. You know, you put your phone up to the Coke machine and it'll pull the damn Coke machine on your phone?
Yeah. Google, yeah, bro. I'm telling you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
They're tapped in, bro.
So yeah, so you got these who they call the generation. They breaking the curses that been put in the forefather. You know, that been put in us for so long. So that's why they bucking everything. If you ain't got the realness with them, like my grandbaby, right? His mama was on the bless her soul. That's my baby. She's so sweet, sweetheart baby. But she like, call your granddaddy on my birthday. She call your granddaddy and tell your granddaddy happy birthday. First off, she interrupting this game. He ain't got time for that shit. He on this game. You know, he ain't got time for the motherfucking granddaddy. So I guess he shoot her off like, yeah, I'll do it. And no, boy, you get off that phone right now before I beat you, boy. You call your granddaddy. He said, man, my granddaddy ain't with that birthday mess. You know what I'm saying? You already know birthday is fake. Because that's how we get down, right? That's how we talk. That's how I teach them about, you know, the science of shit. You know
life,
what I'm saying?
man. You gotta teach them life.
So he gonna know, they gonna know when the game's coming to him. Because you're gonna have to, you know, solution, you gotta, they understand the solutions. All right? So that's why I be trying to tell people now, quit, you're gonna lose your baby, you're gonna lose the kids, they gonna fuck with y'all because they know y'all full of shit. The lies ain't, you see what's been happening? Ain't all the lies being exposed? So if Puffy them shit out there in the public, how your ass can't be your shit out there and you right at home and bullshitting around and playing around and talking about you're saved and all this shit, or whatever the fuck going on. But the energy, you know what I'm saying? The energy ain't there.
Oh, no, man. Again, this is the greatest show on earth. William Shakespeare said it. The world is the stage. Everybody plays their part. Aleister Crowley said it. We are all stars. Everybody gets their quote unquote 15 minutes of fame, but we're living in 15 minutes of fame, right? Like you just said about your grandson. He's playing a game. He's creating a world. He's already in a world where we're artificial intelligence. The thing, like you said, that they have over us, but one thing, they stop these kids on purpose from spelling and cursing. They can't write their name in cursive. Right. They don't know that. They took that away. We know that that's a
contract.
You know what I'm saying? The spell book, right?
Yeah, that's a contract.
The magic wand, right?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So this generation, things that you were telling me like 5 years ago at the time when I wasn't kind of really in a mind state to understand it, when you were understand it, as you would say.
Yeah.
Like when you started breaking down like the straw man.
Right.
Things of that nature that I couldn't conceive at the time, but now... It's like it's coming to me because the student is ready. With these kids, they have such a massive knowledge out there, bro.
Yeah.
That they can tap into. We got niggas out here who should be doing shit. These niggas out here doing challenges and shit like that instead of, bro, like tap in. These just know.
See how you talking like that? My OGs used to tell me shit like about the straw man. You know how they explain that shit to me? They say shit like, your shadow on the ground. I'm like, what the fuck? They never said nothing about no damn straw man. No, so they just saying shit like your shadow on the ground. They never explained to me what was going on. You know what I'm saying? So when I figured out what the fuck that was, like you got a shadow, whether it's daytime or nighttime, and it's black, right? Right? That shadow black, right? That's your soul.
I've always heard that.
Yeah.
It's a mirror dimension, right?
That's right.
What is above
is below, right? So you always got somebody with you. So when you dealing with these people in these corporations, guess who they dealing with?
The shadow.
They dealing with the shadow.
The shadow
like,
self.
What you mean by that?
The shadow self who holistic people say is your real self. That's the one you hide, right?
That's who signature. What 2 words? Signature. There's 3 words derived to make one. They call compound signature, right? Sign your nature. That spells signature. It's sign nature. Right? Your signature is just as equal as your blood. It's the same thing as your blood. It's the same thing as your fingerprint.
That's the spell. The magic wand. Right?
So they had to quit our youth or the future. So they couldn't make them contractually bound to nothing. Because anytime you ever signed your signature, it's a contract.
It is. That's how you know we are in the middle of 3D, 5D jump, because this generation can't be touched like we were.
Yeah, right.
There's rules of war, boy.
Right. Exactly.
There's rules of war.
I had to break this down to my partner the other day. He said, damn, man, that shit made so much sense what you're saying. How I just understood that, like, I'm on a galactic level, like, on a higher level. Like,
70. I think we were talking about this. There's tiers to this.
Yeah, and proof is in the pudding, right? Mm-hmm. I've been always receiving stuff before anybody in the public, like.
That's what a shaman is.
Always.
The witch doctor.
Yeah, I'm talking about, I go 20, 30 years back. I always get this shit. I don't give a fuck what purple. We can talk about all that shit. This drug game. I don't give a fuck. The Lambo trucks. I just don't put none of this stuff out there. My partner was ordering them shit. He was one of the first ones in Atlanta to get one of them motherfuckers, right? We riding around that bitch, right? But everything on that elite galactic level, I was kind of getting to that stuff first. I was, one of the first to touch that stuff first, right? That's because when you first kind of like the future, it's kind of like, even with, some of the stuff, I don't have shit where motherfuckers be like, man, what the fuck that is?
Cutting edge.
Concentrates, the lollipops, the candies, right? All that.
So, what you're describing, again, because it's the shaman and the sage. A shaman is a religious or mystical expert who functions as a healer, prophet, and a custodial of cultural tradition.
Yeah, but you're too deep. But the custodial cultural tradition, that's what I do focus on, because what I be trying to get people to have insight on is how special we really are, who we really are, right? Don't let no people...
Remember who you are. Put yourself back together.
Yeah, if you're going to see anybody that's great, Malcolm X was great. Would you consider Malcolm X being great?
He was a great guy. He was a good pimp.
Malcolm X found out what I found out, though. But, he got knocked off. He got done a horrible way, right?
But don't all the Christ?
Huh?
Don't all the Christ?
That's what I'm trying to say now. It's motherfuckers that ain't going to kill babies and rape women didn't get done like Malcolm X.
Of course.
Right? And all he had was what? A speech? Wordplay? But no, he found out what I found out. He found out, motherfucker, we didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on our ass. Okay? And when people get the insight on that, then we ready to what Trump say, fight, fight, fight. Y'all ain't even ready to fight because y'all know who to fight.
You don't even know who you are.
We want to know who we are. We want to know who we come from.
The mound builders.
The mound builders, right? The Iroquois Confederacy.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even know about the Iroquois Confederacy, or who these people was, or
Sprinkle them, bro. Sprinkle them.
You know what I'm saying?
Sprinkle them. Let them know.
The Iroquois Confederacy. Let me see.
Let them know.
So we got to know who our ancestors is, man, and how they tricking us.
Knowledge of self, bro. Knowledge of self is the key. Like you're saying, motherfuckers who out here raping babies and doing stuff ain't get killed like Malcolm X because knowledge is more dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
Jesus Christ himself was on the cross next to who? Rapists and murderers, and what did he do?
Yeah,
Nathaniel.
I can ride with that one.
Nathaniel. That's the path of a Christ.
I'm just trying to get all the people.
No, you're good. It's just crazy how like you're talking about certain things and it's just kind of tying into stuff that I do on the background anyway, so.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm trying to find out who.
You said the Iroquois Indians?
Okay, Iroquois, yeah. Okay, the name, we're going to just read it here. It's an honor them by which 6 nations, and now listen, you will hear a lot of these jitterbugs right now. I said these jitterbugs so tapped in, that's why I love them. You hear, I'm 6 God, and 6 nations. Fulio was saying he was 6. They would call him 6, right? Then you got the other one saying he 5, right? Right? I said, boy, these jits, he'll get it to you. These jits ain't playing with you, right? They know they connected anciently to these folks, okay? And these wars, we think these old and ancient war. Remember, Younger Ace's Chicago connections that's down in the South getting down in Jacksonville, okay? We're going to remember that, right? By which 6 nations refers to themselves... Let me look at my thing. The term Iroquois is of colonial origin, okay? Some scholars of Native American history consider Iroquois a derogatory name, which it is, adopted by the traditional enemies of the, y'all can say that word with me, I can't say that word, Hadu Nasi, Nasuni, okay?
I can't even see it.
A less common older Autonym for the Confederation is that word again, meaning who? Original people. See that?
I see it.
See that? Right? And we all know about the Confederate flags and all that stuff. Well, we run away from that. Somebody else done took it and tried to say it's their own, but this is where we come from, our ancestry-wise, right? And the Jitterbugs know it. Okay? Can't fool them, can't scare them, because they done tapped into this demon time thing, right? And they had a flag. We had a flag and everything. Let me see if I get an image of the flag real quick. Voila.
There we go.
That's the flag right there.
Purple for royalty.
Right? That represent New York, Pennsylvania, Ontario, Canada, Quebec, Virginia, Kentucky. All these tribes was connected. Okay? That some of them even made their way all the way down to Florida, on over to Louisiana, Mexico, what we know is now is Texas, some parts of that, which was Mexico then, right?
Six Flags over Texas.
So these jitterbugs, they ain't naming their name out. What them boys drinking? Don Julio and all that bullshit?
Yeah.
Say that again, Six Flags?
Six Flags over Texas.
Oh my God. See? That's how they talking, right? So they let you know that's ancient. That's the family, the original family, right? First thing we got to understand, the United States and all this thing on the president and all that, presidents don't own the company. They don't own nothing. They don't run nothing. They just the face.
President is like the chief executive officer of the military. That's all he is.
Okay, right? And it's a federal corporation that the president is crowned by England, by the crown of England and the Vatican.
Mm-hmm.
So we got to know, and it's a British holding. Who holding it's a British holding. So if they banking, you got to know who doing their holdings and all that.
That's where the Federal Reserve is at.
There you go, right? But it's hiding up under a thing called a Virginia Trading Company, okay? The 13, and that's the overseers of the 13 colonies. Them people that helped build the railroads, that's how they were mingling in. Them the wars of Andrew Jackson. Andrew Jackson, he the one that pilgrimed and raped and had kids from our ancestors, but he gave them land and started calling them Indian reservations.
Mm-hmm. Cover up his shit.
Yeah, because he had the blood. That's what he knew Trump, them were going to be. Remember, Trump was talking about them and their blood too. Right? Testing their blood.
Half the light-skinned people in America from Thomas Jefferson and Andrew Jackson.
Yeah, exactly. But Andrew Jackson was doing it for land, to take the land, because he understood that's when they did the trade out, the lighters versus the dogs, right?
They wouldn't give any, correct me now if I'm right. I've gotten onto this a little bit, but black men couldn't own property, only Indians. So that's how they became the $5 Indian. They would marry to get the name.
Right.
And so they can get the land, right?
Right. And the Trail of the Tears and all that, when they were swapping us out, and the Dawes Rolls, that's when they were swapping us out, and they splitting us up, light versus black. So all the lighter ones, if you had a lighter shade of skin, they called a brown paper bag. If you was lighter than a brown paper bag, you got chose to be a $5 Indian.
Okay.
Right? Because you could mix in with them.
Yes.
If you were dark skinned, you wasn't going to follow, and they had the buck what they was calling slaves, but they was prisoners of war.
Okay.
They brought their slaves over here with them.
Yes.
Okay? And those was niggas that did that.
Yeah. If you don't think, man.
Right? The pilgrims and all they telling about, those was black people. Man. Them were no white folks. Those was niggas.
That's like I was telling you. So that's crazy that you're talking about what you're talking about, because I was on this shit last week about, remember, I think I sent you something about the pyramids, because there's a lot in California, we're the mound people, that America is Kemet. Is original Egypt. Mississippi River is the Nile. What you see as Egypt now on the map is New Egypt.
And how you prove that? Guess how you prove that?
Give it to him.
Guess how you prove that?
Give it to him.
I just do it with stuff like this.
Give it to him.
If you're going to study any Egyptian artifacts, and I want people to do this if they real, just go Google, and that's how they tell my homeboy this shit. I said, man, it's a lot of stuff you got to know before you just start talking crazy. Right? Because that ain't going to fly. There's a lot of stuff you have to have insight on. Certain things only grow in certain places. Okay? First of all, you got the hieroglyph over there in Egypt where people go there to visit and they get lucky enough to go see the pyramids. You will see on the hieroglyphs on the wall, you will see them with corn.
Yeah, corn.
Corn, right? That's a dead giveaway. You know why? Corn only grow in one motherfucking place on the planet. Okay? And is this the real name for corn? That's the real name for corn.
Maize.
And that's a North American crop.
From the gods.
Right? Let you know, we was already trading, already traveling way before white man.
The north wind.
Way before 1492, way before Plymouth Rock and all the motherfuckers. Way before the Mayflower and all them motherfuckers came over here, okay? Corn. Corn is a North American
import, yeah.
crop. And it predates, pre-colonial, meaning before the white man came. Pre-colonial meaning before the white folks, y'all. So you go back and read that. So if they wasn't over here, and you had corn over here, because we was the cultivators, culture. See how that goes? I can't take you nowhere and take you out to motherfucking New York, nigga. You from Florida, and you gonna tell me you just all of a sudden know how to grow apples, motherfucker. That ain't gonna work. Okay? You gotta show me about some Florida shit that you grow for that to work, okay? See this fella here? No, I gotta ask this thing another question. I just spent a moment time. I gotta ask this thing. Go ahead, bro. I'm trying to find something real quick.
It's definitely here's another good thing, because you're talking about how we traveled. If you guys have time, you're doing your research, go to YouTube, look up Africans in Asia. That's a great documentary that'll explain a lot of travel to you. Kind of look at certain things, right? Pyramids on Earth in China, Mexico, what you say Texas, right? Egypt, America, right? Only in certain places. Go ahead.
Okay. Genghis Khan, right? While records are difficult to confirm, it's probably true that Genghis Khan had fathered the most children in history. Nobody know nothing about him, huh?
Oh, man, that was...
Between 1,000 and 3,000 direct offspring from his enormous harem. A 2003 study, see, this is in our time, estimated that 16 million men alive today are direct descendants of Genghis Khan. Okay? That's how he look. Well, that's Tubal Khan. Let me try to find a picture of Genghis. Right here, this Genghis Khan, y'all. Okay? And when they told y'all how many motherfuckers he got walking on the earth that's some kin to him right now, this is what Khan related to.
Yeah, something like the 30,000.
Huh?
The Mongol. It's like anywhere from 1,000 to 30,000.
Right.
No, 16 million. I'm sorry, 16 million people walking the earth right now. But he fathered at his time up to 30,000 children.
Okay, and how they do? Okay, so he said they walking on this planet right now. Some of the motherfuckers over there, coon them. They eye structure, they bone structure, right? There's a minute, like one in every so many men on this planet is direct descendants of these people. Okay? Because they was mixing in and blending in over here, right? These the wars like the Huns and his son, Attila, he was a bad motherfucker too. He came and followed up after his daddy. He did the same thing, populated the earth like that, right?
We were talking about the African tribes, the Dogons. That's where the slanted eyes come from, African people. Again, go watch Africans in Asia, guys. I'm African in Asia, but go watch that. But like you were saying, the slanted eyes, Kung Fu. Why you think black people love Kung Fu so much?
That's right. The Lee is a family too. But the Lees, they was how they showing Bruce Lee and all them, the Lee family, they were big like that too. They one of the biggest ones, the Lees. But the Lees was chocolate in skin color with straight hair, silky black straight hair. Right? And they telling us that they something else. We don't know these are our ancestors.
Look at Buddha, man. Buddha has Kintu knots on his head. Look at his nose.
And it's before pale faces.
Yeah,
got over here. Okay?
Way before the Cro-Magnon came out, those caves.
Okay. So when we start realizing who we is and what these wars is based on and who these people that's,
And just like you said earlier with Italy, Italy was ran Spain, Italy, the Moors. The Moors.
And they got 2 states that's shaped like boots.
Yeah.
With different styles.
That's it.
Stiletto, across the water, and ours the moon boot. Because we the moon people. We up under the moon, what they call the earth people.
The earth people.
Okay? New Orleans, Big Mama. That's why you got these like Big Mama, Martin Lawrence, where he was trying to go. He trying to get back to who Big Mama was on that Big Mama movie. They're going to New Orleans. So they telling us our science and sprinkling it.
Coded. We are in the age of Aquarius, coming out of the age of Pisces. So what is the age of Aquarius? The age of revelation.
Yeah. But what it messed us up too is how they played with the dates.
Oh, fuck, that's up. Ethiopian calendar?
Yeah. But you could put yourself back on the right calendar.
Bro, I said that. You're 8 years younger. Somewhere or the other, the Julian calendar is speeding up things for certain processes, right? We just came off of Ethiopian New Year on September 11th. Happy New Year, guys. Right? It's officially 2017?
Well, okay. It depends on how we dealing on timelines, how you dealing with timelines. Because you could be, for instance, they say it's 2024, and we know they're playing with dates, right? And when they're saying the past, the present, and the future, you can make that now.
It's all words for... Past, present, and future are all just terms for dimensions.
There you go. So now when you combine, like I do, I make all those things come into one. And how do I do that? Because I study and learn dates, right? And play with the calendars, okay?
Time piercing is a big thing. The movie I was talking about when we were on the way over here, it's called Everything, Everywhere, All at Once.
You gotta give me that. You gotta test that too, man. I'm gonna check that out. Cause I love when they give me the movies like that. That's why I've been getting lately too. Everybody, you need to go see this movie there. Bro, you were saying certain things, dog.
Symbolism.
Movies. Right, and that's what they're supposed to do, right? For instance, 2024. I sent you something earlier, how they talk. I sent you something earlier this week, how they talk. They're talking sacred. I can't put it up on the screen because in my phone. Oh, I sent it. I know I sent it, bro. I mean, did you get this here I sent you? Oh, no.
You guys.
Right here. Did you get that? You read that?
Oh, no, yeah. I don't know. No, I didn't get that. I don't think did you get it?
Yeah.
You sent me a text?
Yeah, I sent it to, I know I sent it to brother.
Yeah, I don't know if I got it.
But it's the truth is built over time, right? Mm-hmm. It's I didn't represent him until his 9th year in the league. Mm-hmm. See, they just threw this up. I said, whoa. See, this how they talking. They're talking in sacred, right? This telling you a time period. This telling you what time we're in. When you talking about the past, the future, and the present, when I see people talk like that, I say, oh, okay, they doing it. Why would they have this up like this, right? And you say the 9th league. If you think we in 2024, that would put you in the 8th. Because 2024 adds up to single digit as 8. Mm-hmm. 2 plus 0 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4.
Numerology. We're in an 8-year karma.
Right.
The infinity loop.
We're actually in the 9th year.
Yeah.
Because if you add 100 years to that, 21, 24, that's what he's talking about. Now that puts you on a different timeline. Now you can go way into the future and you can see what they're going to do. That's why when I speak a lot of stuff, you say, how the hell Los be knowing that? I would say, remember when I was talking about the Trump thing, I said, man, ain't going to be no goddamn election. Remember I was saying that before anything went rampant, right? I was saying that before anything went rampant. That's how I'm able to do that shit, because I'm able to see how they talking. Mm-hmm. You get it? They talking in code, so everything is time and symbolism. It's just depending on what level of the game you on.
Man, this thing is broken down into so many levels. Like, okay, so you go on the Ethiopian calendar. Like, we're talking about that. If it's 16 years behind, right? The Mayans said the world would end in 2000, or the Antichrist would come back. So 2000 would really be 2008. Who was elected president in 2008? President Obama, right? A lot of people say we live in this simulation, as you were saying. Here it is, the time piercing, right? Like you were saying, you're able to see things from above. 5th dimension, you are in the show, you're the character. 6th dimension, you are in the audience watching the show. 7th dimension and above, you become the director, the producer. So now you're looking down in it, like a Sims game, right? Or it's kind of like you go into a house where time, each room represent something going on in time right now. One room shows you walking in, one room shows you walking out. It's all going on at one time, right? So like you're saying, when you look at the dimensions, again, what these words represent, everything, everywhere, all at once. It's all going on all at once. I guarantee you, just do a little exercise, guys. You guys want to know how real visualization is? If you can think back to when you woke up this morning, when you got up out your bed, first thing you start thinking about, what you did. As I'm saying this, if you can picture everything that you do and you can remember it like it was happening, because it is happening right now.
Yeah.
It's happening right now. It's happening right now. So the past doesn't exist unless you remember it.
Depends on what calendar you're on too. Like you can start. Man, it's a thing called Google it. Google True Calendar. Google, just type in True Calendar.
Oh yeah,
and they're gonna tell you that a true calendar is a calendar of 13 months.
Ethiopian calendar, 13 months.
Okay. It's a 13-month, 28-day cycle. Even in women, if your menstrual cycle and all that shit is on a 28-day cycle. And sometimes they skip because they got y'all on different calendars. You got your little phone on, you got your thing. Some women have to use a phone to track they period when it's gonna come. But if they know how to read the true calendar, they won't need their phone or that app to tell them what's going on. You know what I'm saying? But the timeline to put you, when you're on the right calendar, it's going to put you in the past, the present, and the future.
Yeah, no, they really fucked this up, right? If you look at the number, Sep is 7, Octo is 8, right? Nov is 9, Dec is 10, not the 12. So it's 13 months. When you look at the original zodiac signs, there's 13 zodiac signs. Orpheus, for the sign that they hid. When you do the 31, 30, 31, 30. If you do the calendar on your knuckles, which it adds up to, that's why they can create what they call a leap year.
Yeah.
Every 4 years, they put a date on the calendar for where they fucked up at.
That's right.
Right? Because if you take all the days out of the month, if you take every day out of the month and just make every month, like you said, 28 days, you create the other months that are hidden like, bruh.
Because everybody got a sacred timeline on their path to their destiny.
Woohoo, the sacred time. Boy.
So once you start figuring out, and remember, sacred and scary is the same word, same syllable, same amount of words. It just scrambled the words around.
Oh, no.
So what's sacred, a lot of people scared of.
You are scared of the truth.
Right? So it ain't nothing but a word that's scared of the truth. So a lot of people don't want to delve inside themselves, right? Because they're scared. But they're scared of themselves.
They're scared of themselves, right?
Yeah.
If they knew how powerful they were.
That's right.
But again, we've been dumbed down. So many people, man. George Orwell, 1974. I got it up on a post from it up on my Instagram, where this reporter is talking about, people are just happy to have their microwave dinners and their cable TV. As long as they have these distractions and these comforts, they will never ever want to know who they are, what they are. They will fall in line and love their abuser because they don't know who they are. It just like you always say, understand. I remember listening to the Goody Mob. Goody Mob was like my awakening point as a kid. But I remember them always saying, take a trip to your soul. Don't go outside, go inside.
That's why I say understanding.
Exactly.
Instead of understanding. Because if you say you understand, that means you don't. Every word starts with you in. The word means no. So I don't even use the word understand, actually, when I'm trying to explain something. I understand things, and I don't overstand nothing, too, because I don't want it going over my damn head. I want to have insight and be knowledgeable, right? And so if I ain't got insight, I ain't going to, of course I'm not going to go talk to a NASA motherfucker, because I don't know about goddamn helium and
stars and galaxies.
Right? Right? That's out my reach, you know what I'm saying? But the stuff that I want to be knowledgeable of me. I want to be a better person, right? And that don't mean that my guard down, because I still crack a bitch head open in the midst of the goddamn winter blizzard.
I don't know why people think that quote unquote woke or means that you're a pussy.
I'm worse.
No. These people we're still human beings.
I'm worse. And a lot of people, man, the old motherfucker sit this at that time, man, I would kill you, one of you motherfuckers, in your house in front of your kids. So y'all better leave this old motherfucker alone, because I'm worse. You know what I'm saying? I know how to do it now. But to chill, I do that shit just to have fun. I'm way worse. And like I try to tell, it's energy that's out here right now. Bruh, it's so they releasing. Remember, I was telling you about the mental institutions, right? It's a lot of people being let out that done their 25 years, that done their 20 years, that done their life sentence. Life sentence 25 years, people.
Natural life.
Okay. And y'all out here just acting like it's, y'all better get y'all respect game back on. That's all I can tell you.
Man, this shit right here reminds me of a time. We were like, if you go back and watch Scarface the movie, they were talking about the Mariel. The Mariel is when Cuba decided that, yeah, we're going to let these people come to America, but they just emptied out all their prisons, sent the worst people to America. That's how, you know, you see the movie Scarface. A lot of these immigrants and things that you see getting sent over here are paid. A lot of shit going on right now, man. We, like you said, 2024 on a worldwide, looks like an 8-year, right? But it's a breaking down, like you said, a 9-year, which is even worse because 8 is the year of karma.
Karmatic.
9 is the year of completion.
But here we go. Now we're talking, right?
Yeah.
So it's in its karmatic year, right? 8, right? That's in the United States, that is. So that means the time up.
Of course.
That's why they hitting y'all and letting you know certain people are, it's going to be the last election, right? I can tell you it won't be now. And like I said before, it was even doing any of this stuff, right? The matrix, the matrix has been controlling this, is falling apart. That whole matrix thing, that system is done with, okay? It don't matter what other people are doing, everything is shifting. And if you ain't catching up to what's going on, you finna shift yourself right up out of here.
If you watch The Matrix, he talks about it. He goes, people don't die. They're just programs that can't adapt.
That's it.
You have to adapt, bro. It's like the Bible calls it awakening. If you look into Revelations, the skies will open up and lights will come down and people will go crazy because they won't be able to understand.
They just showed you so well that the people phone, they pages
blowing up.
Ooh,
Israel.
Right? But no, just think about it. They can do that with the phones. Just think about it.
You just said that. I told my brother that because he said it's scary. I said, bro, we could be walking around with bombs in our pocket right now. They can just detonate them.
They are.
They right?
Right? But nobody, you think Americans ready to give up them damn phones? They'll really get bombed. Then the change. Bro, I'm talking about it's so bad now that everything's so tight. And you got niggas still trying to live the same way in lifestyle they've been living, knowing damn well they ain't got it.
Bro, no, that's another thing. Again, okay, so what you're talking about, bro, it's a changing of the guard. The character that got you here, if you don't hurry up and upgrade your character and change, you're going to get taken up out of here. What got you here is not going to get you to the next level. You played video games before, bro. You can't be the same character on one level. You got to change. You got to evolve.
Those of us that's operating on a higher frequency and higher energy, we are the observers now.
The watchers. Like Marvel, they'll tell you, Marvel talks about it. There's a movie out right now by M. Night Shyamalan called The Watchers. They'll tell you, it's in your face.
That's right. That's right. We're in a space, we're in a spot right now where you're gonna have to be able to defend for yourself. So we're finna find out if y'all got some real niggas in these households. We finna find out, can these niggas hold down these motherfucking spots? Cause when it's time for the taking and the purging going on, what's finna happen? It's already going on other places. Y'all think it's a game, right? It's actually going down. Well, that the police ain't coming out to help you because these people that's doing a lot of this stuff, they federally protected. Right. They federally protected. Then a lot of people that's doing this stuff, they got mental problems. So they ain't even going to jail no more. They going to the nut house. Okay? Man. So if you can't protect your house, if you don't got no male energy that's there to protect that household, a lot of y'all single women for being for a rude awakening.
You know, what you're speaking about, DirtcoastLos, these things that are happening on American ground have been happening all over the world. We're just so shocked that it's happening here now. This shit been going on, big dog. Y'all been watching TikToks and everything about it, but now it's here.
Hope, because what he told him, we say hope, right? Hope means you really don't believe.
That part.
Right? Hope means you really don't believe it's going to happen.
Yeah, I hope.
Okay?
Not I know.
Faith and knowing.
Yes.
Right? And this is what we're going to have to operate on in this next phase. We're going to need the knowing and the faith. No hope.
No.
Okay? You can't hope for the best.
No. You have to control the outcome.
Hope means you don't really believe it's gonna happen.
That's some Jesse Jackson shit. Right?
That Obama thing. That
Rainbow
whole thing was
Coalition.
hope.
Fuck, man.
People, we ain't no hope people. We live by faith and knowing. Our ancestrally wise, right? I'm a warrior. I'm a straight up warrior. Okay? I'm going in the fight. I'm here for the fire. I'm here for the worst of the worst. I take that battle on. My wife will tell you, I just get in the shit. Just get in the shit. Okay? You know what I'm saying? But anybody that's around me, anybody that's on my side and down with me, it ain't gonna be nothing but protection. Love. Right?
Everybody plays their part.
Right? You yourself, we are living and operating on what they call a multiple timeline.
The multiverse. We are in superposition. Look what superposition is, you smart motherfuckers. Read the definition of superposition if you're really about that life.
The different reincarnated version of yourself is your higher self, your aspects.
Man.
But a lot of y'all operate on y'all lower aspect because it's easy to play down there. See, it's easy to play down there, but you don't want to activate down. This ain't gonna. You see what Puffy was down there. And everybody that Puffy to fall with Puffy, they were operating on low frequency. That's everything below your belly button.
That's how he took advantage of them. He played to those energies. Those energies and those entities are so easily entertained.
He couldn't fuck with nobody that's operating above their belly button.
You know why? Because we've become a whole society that is addicted to pleasure. We run from the pain, but the pain is what brings the breakthrough.
Yeah.
So, go ahead.
Like, we coming online. What I mean by coming online is a lot of people waking up, okay? And they having all kind of experiences right now. And that's because the sun. They're going through a lot of changes right now, right? And that's the sun fucking with you. People don't even know the sun out here getting down. Right now. This is the year of what they call revolutionary time, too. Revolutionary times. This is the years for that, too. Okay? So, we fit to get down. It's fit to get on, okay? As you can see, it's getting closer and closer and closer. Babylon is falling.
Go back to January. And everything that we're talking about right now, between January and February, we spoke on all this stuff happening. Beginning to happen. Look for these signs. Look for these occurrences. Look for these anomalies.
Yeah. It happened every 227 years. 227. They had a show called 227. Niggas used to love.
That's my number.
And that's, see what I'm saying? But all this stuff is sacred shit. Our ancestors were leading us back to. Like, dang, why would they pick these numbers, right?
When I met you, I lived in apartment 227.
Come on, man. It's quantum shift.
Yeah.
And remember you said we're in that loop. That quantum shift is happening.
Okay, so if it's an 8 year, right? Turn an 8 on its side. What is it? The infinity symbol.
Come on, man.
We are in the infinity loop, guys.
I even been seeing the black helicopters.
Oh, yeah.
Silent. Ain't bullshit.
Silent.
Do you know when they should take, when they take your baby, when they have a baby, we forget out, man.
No, you good. No, we rocking.
When you have a baby, when you have a baby, right? And they take your baby, when you have your baby, they take it to the room, and they say they're gonna check his thing, and check he or she don't check their vitals. Shit, right? You can do that right in this motherfucking room. You know when they take that baby away from you, they gonna put that baby to a computer. They hook it up to a computer. Put the chip in it. They know everybody yet. We all been chipped up. They've been doing this since the 40s.
I believe it. Batteries in the Matrix, I believe it. I firmly believe it.
Right. They've been doing this since the 40s. And they know everything about your ass, okay?
Bro. Not only from the chip, but we've given them everything in social media to case us. And here's the thing. You know that they know what we're doing because they listen to us on our phones. Me and you have a conversation, then you go look on your phone, and you'll see, how the hell did I get an ad about this? So I think people as a whole, would rather be fooled than to be told they've been fooled. Because if you tell somebody they've been fooled, they get embarrassed. They feel stupid. So a lot of people just run with the program.
Got something better before we get out of here.
They run with the program, the programming.
A lot of the CIA been declassifying a lot of files.
They made Trump stop from declassifying the Kennedy files.
Right. So a lot of people don't know. You could go Google a lot of these things that they're declassifying, right?
Mm-hmm. Public knowledge. I heard that he said he will declassify Martin Luther King.
Yeah.
I heard he will declassify Martin Luther King. He said if he declassified Kennedy, we going to war, boy. It's like something that y'all really don't want to see. So while Los
is gonna let you know that that's the like I said, that's the Knights of Templar fight with the clown, the killer clown.
You want to know an interesting fact, guys? Kennedy was the only Catholic president ever.
There you go.
Dig that.
There you go.
If that don't dig that, and he was Irish.
There you go.
Go watch the movie called The Descent. Oh, what's the movie with Jack Nicholson and them? The Departed. The Departed.
Yeah, Departed.
When they're talking, they say, man, 50 years from the point that the Irish came to America, we had we had a president. Niggas can't do that. And they say it like that, you know what I'm saying? So it shows you, man. It shows you. And while Los is looking for that real quick, I'm going to pay some bills.
I'm trying to...
Go ahead and get it, Brody. I'm going to go ahead and pay some bills. Don't forget, guys, 407 Studios, where we're at. We have limited slots available for the monthly subscription, boy.
Yeah, you can go. I'm just showing this here.
Okay. And while we're doing that, man, like I said, hit us up at 407studios@gmail.com. The number is 689-325-8254.
Yeah.
You'll see that at the bottom of the screen. You know what I mean? Make sure you guys, you have to book your time in advance. There goes that number, 689-325-8254. I'm just paying some bills. Go ahead, Los.
Yeah. Hey, man. Like I say, hit that number. We live, too. I need to call my OG, see what he doing. He been fucking with me all week. Yeah, but I just want people to see that the CIA proves that God exists.
Oh, man.
They declassify that. Go see what they talking about with that, right?
Bro,
they don't tell you that it's you, nigga.
That's it.
They tell you that it's you black folks.
You can go look up what the CIA has those number codes, bro. The angel numbers. Angel numbers are like things that they use to declassify so many. I mean, not declassify things, but those codes, coding. I forgot what they're called. The something numbers. Oh, man, I forgot what they're called. The something numbers. They call them. But a lot of people use these codes, man. You can write them on your wrist. Write them on paper, and it activates certain frequencies inside of you. This is a CIA thing, bro. This is real.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like you go look up 555-1313. The grab-a-boy numbers. That's what they're called. Grab-a-boy numbers, right?
Grab-a-boy.
Grab-a-boy numbers. I think that's what they're called. Grab-a-boy numbers. Grab-a-boy codes. Grab-a-boy numbers. Go look it up. That's GRABOVOI. Grab-a-boy codes numbers. They say math is the key to the universe. Los was talking about the Matrix breaking down. We're going like into the 8th iteration of the Matrix. Go watch that movie again. The architect tells you what's going on.
You gotta get that to me, man, for real.
The architect tells you what's going on, man. He says we're going into the 8th iteration of the Matrix. That's why they brought out a Matrix Part 5. Remember the one with Neo? Because they were telling you what was happening.
Yeah, and remember I was telling you about the Lee family, right? There was a whole entire different group of Asians that mingled with us too, but they had chocolate skin and dark hair, right? And they married with Columbus them though.
Oh,
with the people that settled with Christopher Columbus, right?
The Columbo.
Yeah, and they started construction, what they call the railroad, and the iron workers. Okay, and they made up a truce with the railroad workers called the Great Mississippians.
Oh,
now today's time, who the Great Mississippians would be them 7 foot tall Crips. Them 7 foot 2 tall Bloods. Denzel, I say, God damn it, Denzel. That Training Day shit.
Oh.
It's all ancient. He was the dirty Moor that dressed it up like us, being like us. I mean, he was a police, but he dressed it like a damn gangster.
Like a gangster.
And rolled around in a Monte Carlo with D's on it. Remember?
Looking thorough.
When they got Snoop playing the role of Michael Concepcion, the leader of the motherfucking Crips.
What EP said he couldn't hear us? You seen that? You seen that? Never mind.
Which way? What'd you say?
No, I was looking at the comments on the show. Somebody said they couldn't hear us.
Yeah, it's up.
Yeah. But go ahead now. You talking about the Crips?
Yeah, that's who. Like, if you date back, like, see, my whole point is, and my nephew would call me, he said, man, we down here, man, we talking about, you talking about that Jaguar right thing, and blah, this squaze. My thing is, like, people have to have ability, especially so-called Christian people that's going to church. They should be knowing who these people are right now on the planet. These are the time to know who they talking about biblically in the physical, right? If you don't know we are living in Revelation 17 right now, you got a problem, especially if you're going to church. You can go open your Bible and start reading Revelation 17, Revelation 18, and you can actually see who they talking about. If you just know a little bit, they telling you what they're going to be wearing. They're going to tell you when they're going to be doing symbolism with horses. They're going to tell you when they're going to be doing symbolism with motherfuckers on the stage twerking.
I already seen it. You've seen it.
Right.
The white horse.
Right.
Behold a pale horse.
So that book was written in the future because it was on a different time stamp, right? Letting people know when this time period comes, you should be able to say, oh, they talking about such and such in the Bible. Because those are these time periods when the Babylon the Great is falling. That's the now.
Man, American empires usually only last maybe 400 years. And if you do the math, the 400-year curse is over. Remember that? It's over, guys.
It's up.
It's over.
It's up.
It's over.
And only the ones that know how to transition and the knowing. They got a movie called The Knowing too. Only people that know who they are on this next level, have a little insight of what's going on, is going to make it. It's just easy as that. Okay?
Hey, man. You heard DirtcoastLos say it here first.
Like I said, we're going to get out of here, man. We done. I'm done with it. I'm done. I appreciate them.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all, the congregation, everybody for tuning in every week, rocking out with us, man. Everybody who leaves the comments, everybody who hits like, share, subscribe, every one of y'all who hits, DirtcoastLos on the side with questions, who send me questions and messages on the side. We try to get to everything and make sure that we, put it on screen for y'all. We appreciate everything. And if we don't get it to this week, we will get to it. It will come up in the gumbo that we got. It's just, when we get to talking, that frequency and that spirit just take over. We go.
That's right, man. We out here, man. See y'all next week, man. We got Juju and Jay Cruz on the split. Appreciate you, man. Love. Hey. Coon, we up, man. Appreciate you. I gotta come here and fuck with us, man.
Come on through, man. Stay blessed. Go for it.
It's not just the weather. They have like the low taxes, low business taxes. You can get concealed carry there.
Hey, yo, Visage, you are blessed. Yo.
You gon' fuck with me, gon' have to watch Fox. Since all you wanna do is politic like the stop. I'm the one that got away, you better call. Nah, you ain't doing nothing anyway, you sitting on the couch. This shit simple, but it ain't easy, I figured it out. I'm definitely king of my city, you like it or not. Been broke for a minute, I finally got me a knot. It's like everything changes as soon as you edit that drop. You ain't tryna be like me, like boy, stop. You on pro-life, but I might see what CBS got. Niggas is my son, so my pronouns he him pops. All I did was watch her story, now she ready to spin the block. Her Apple paid for that bag, but I paid cash for it actually. Post that Prada bag, she didn't pay it, but threw that ass at me. Looked me in the eye and told me, boy, you can't stay mad at me. Pushed me to the edge, I can't lie, that shit was jaggedy.
Hey, yo, Visage, you are blessed.
Hey. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you love me. Tell me that you. Yeah, tell me all that shit. I wanna hear all that shit, man. Whisper that shit in my ear. Tell me you let her fuck me. Tell me you let her fuck me. Yo, you keep talking about you about that and shit. I wanna see what you talking about for real, like. Tell her that she lucky. Yeah, tell her that she lucky. It's a once in a lifetime opportunity. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no regular shit. She like you funny. Yeah, you funny. In love with the thought of it happening more than it actually happened. Like how you love, I speak with a passion more than he actually rap. He actually rap. No one talks about how good it become a distraction. I'm on this guilt trip, sent by Barbara Streisand. Love is what you do when it's not as exciting. And the house is not a home if there's no one inside it. I can feel it in my body.
Always ready to go get that money.
Alright, let's finish it.
Well.
Yeah. They already know Cruz gon' do it every time. Please don't hit my line if it ain't got nothing to do with the cash. Living like too fast, sometimes this shit get crazy. Still don't listen to appeals, cause none of that bullshit made me. They ain't believe, they don't believe, but I never asked them to. I got a superpower that make me not pay attention to what they do. When you put on your cape and power up, yeah, nigga, they gon' hate you too. I'm into getting money and bitches, I ain't really worried what niggas do. I'm from a place you cannot be a super nigga, they gon' try to break you down. But none of that shit is Harley Kryptonite to a nigga that know he the man in his town. I do business, I don't associate, that's how I know most of these niggas is clowns. Tried to blackball us when the boy died, but we still holding it down. Shit been real serious this way, I promise I ain't never playing around. And all that raw niggas talking, they ain't even put that shit into action. Please excuse my French, I just be talking with a little bit of passion. They ain't even know that I passed them by the time they see it. Spin, 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 spin. I'm gon' hit they ass again, 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 again. I'm going in to me and all my niggas win. Spin, 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 spin. I'm gon' hit they ass again, 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 again. I'm going in to me and all my niggas win.
No matter what happens, I keep that motherfucker rolling.